Paranoid. A nigga, please. You could never fuck with the dog. A nigga, please. Nigga, I will bury your bone. A nigga, please. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, man. Tell you something, man. Ho, ho, ho. Up and up your door. I'm Santa Claus, and guess what, y'all? I got something to show. I came to bring some Christmas spirit. I got a big bag. Now, guess what's in it? Something for the rich, something for the poor. So, Merry Christmas and ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, my foot. I'm going to tell you what Santa really put under the so-called tree, but in reality, nothing but a decorated pole to me. Man, you talk about a tree, it makes me wonder because I never had a tree to put anything under. If I ever did look up and get the tree, there was never anything under it for me. Man, y'all should be glad that I didn't quit because I'm getting too old for this Santa Claus shit. I think I'm getting presents made for free. I got to pay them elves and ain't nobody paying me. You big fat well, you might as well quit because I could name 100 presents that I didn't get. And if I did get a present, it'd be a hand-me-down. Yo, I got this for Christmas. Now how that sound? It sounds good to me. Oh, hey!
Oh shit, let me take this off. I forgot.
You got a stick on?
Yeah, I had my ortho appointment today.
How'd it go?
I got to get an MRI, then we're gonna go back and discuss surgery options.
Uh-oh, watch out now. You gonna be okay?
Yeah. The thing is I knew that this was gonna happen. I tore something playing basketball, then I tore something in cheerleading, and then I tore something in 2008, my meniscus.
Mhm.
So it's calcifying, which is making it's like in a calcification. The hard part is getting in the way of me bending and straightening my leg.
So they have to clean the calcium out of it.
Yeah, so that's the thing. If they can repair it, she said they'll do that. But if not, they got to take it off. So, and I'm a little concerned because I'm like, well, how do you live without that? Is that something you can live without comfortably?
Ask them. Talk to them.
Oh, I am. I'm asking a lot of questions. Before I have any surgeries, I'm asking 1,001 questions.
I know that's right.
Because I can't be walking around here. I can't be walking around here limping.
Now, and you make sure you do your therapy too, your physical therapy after that. That's essential.
Yeah.
The strengthen
And
up.
that's another reason it's messed up because I never went back. I never went to physical therapy after it. And the school would have paid for it because I did this in high school, but I just never went back because, well, I was stupid.
That's all right. I mean, you live and you learn. As soon as you live and you learning. Uh,
True, 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 true.
you know what I'm saying. Oh, but check this out. I be at work and I was fucking with Tariq what's the name?
Nasheed,
No, not Tariq Nasheed. He's just I don't know.
that's Mr. Glossy Lips and Mink Slide.
Yeah, he's cool. I fuck with Hidden Colors and all that, but he's a little too. He kind of feminine. I don't really, he cool, but he a little bit too on some, you know.
You know what? It's like this. I like them all. I love them all. I listen to Michi X. I listen to Rizza Islam. I listen to Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson.
Yeah,
It's like this. You're not gonna
Yeah, I
like
like Umar
everybody.
Johnson. That's a
You're
cool
not.
brother.
Yeah, he is. But he didn't say some off the wall shit too. I don't agree with. But that's just it. You don't have to follow this person blindly. They
right,
have good points,
Right,
and you're gonna support them because it's a cause for the people.
right.
right.
You
But
don't have to agree with 100% of what they got going on. But I
Yeah,
mean, and that's something that white people understand that we don't. You're not
right.
gonna. We're not a monolith. But if it's for the greater cause for something in my best interest, I'm gonna throw myself behind that person. Us is now I
Right.
don't like this person, I don't like that person, and then they
Right.
got egos and shit in the way. I mean, they all should be. Could you imagine what the hell would be going on if they all work together?
Oh no, they ain't gonna have that.
Exactly,
Right.
because and the biggest thing in this issue right here is their egos.
Yeah, but that's just
Yeah.
I mean, that's a man's thing. It's just men strive to be the best at whatever they do. I mean, you could go down a line.
Most people work together. Like during the civil rights movement, Medgar and Martin worked together. Malcolm and Ali kind of worked together. You know what I'm saying?
Malcolm and Martin
Hmm.
work together.
And I mean, exactly. So guess what? They put their egos and their little individual preferences aside and move forward toward the greater good.
But right now today
We
is,
can't do that shit now.
and I can tell
And
you
that
why.
kind of, huh?
I can tell you why.
Why?
It's not just the ego thing, but it's we have the illusion that we're free, or that if we make a certain amount of money or have a certain amount of fame,
That's true. I
we're
often
Right.
say that.
separate from the herd. So no, we can't
Right.
work together. And so, man seeks to dominate. That's the thing about man. It's not a color of man, it's just a man thing. Man seeks to dominate.
Thing, yeah.
So
We need to throw ourselves behind them people, and they need to throw themselves behind each other the way these people throw themselves behind pastors. A
why?
Yep.
pastor, you know what I'm saying? Because guess what? When it all boils down, the pastor then fucked half the church and stole half the money. He just a man.
He a pimp.
Yep.
He a motherfucking pimp.
That's true.
Let's see, because he coming in
I agree with you on that, Ebony.
when you come down.
Yeah.
It is a double standards going on that he could be forgiven. Everybody
He
else
can be
is
forgiven. I mean, and the thing is all of this has to do with, like, I mean, to me, when I say, yeah, it's ego. We
yep,
and selfishness, because
true.
I put it like this: you had to be selfless in those movements back in the day.
Straight up.
Very.
Have much of a choice either.
So
Because
right, everybody has, like you said, the illusion of freedom to have their own individual preferences and freedoms, and they think that theirs is important than the entire struggle, and that's why we in this. That's why it's all this fucking infighting.
Mhm.
So I mean, because it's like the school thing. Man, I wish I put it like this: if he would have been doing that in Chicago when my kids was like, younger in school, I'd have done whatever I could.
But see,
Because I believed in it, but I also believe in a lot of stuff that Tariq Nasheed say. He be dropping a lot of knowledge.
yeah, I agree. He drops a lot of historical knowledge.
Michi X,
Me-
she yells all the damn time, but I love her too because she be speaking a lot of shit, just like this shit with Tasha K and Cardi B.
Tasha K she's
Who
cool
was
too.
that?
Just look her up.
She's a blogger, a YouTube like gossip columnist, and she
Mhm.
dropped some dirt on Cardi B,
What does she say?
What
right?
about Cardi B?
Cardi B had herpes and all. It was a whole bunch of other dirty shit that was
Oh
been going
wow.
on, and she sued her for $4 million and won.
She be
And
getting
like Michi was saying, don't count her out. She knew, it's like this. She knew what she was doing, and she know the game that she chose. So she hip to it. But
Right.
it's like she broke it down to all, and I hate to keep bringing this up all the time, but y'all would be surprised how prevalent it is. She based it on colorism, and then she was like, and Cardi B is not even one of us, and we got black women talking about we gotta support our sisters, but
Yeah,
you
Right.
just
I totally agree.
congratulated somebody who called black women roaches,
Right.
Cardi B.
calling her
I've heard it.
sister.
I heard
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
she was calling black women roaches and stuff. She's not black. Let her
She
tell it.
so not
But,
at
She's
all.
not black. Well, I
but
put it like this: she's not African American. I
Right.
mean, you know
well,
what I'm saying?
hold on now. Hold on now.
And it's like you choosing you choosing somebody who is not of us over
Right.
one of us,
Hold on
and
now.
Right.
everybody's looking at this, and
Uh,
that's the damn problem.
hold on. Now, historically, it's my theory that there's no such thing as a white islander. And she's from Puerto Rico, correct? Or she's Puerto Rican descent.
Dominican or something like that.
Dominican, she's
Right.
something.
We know, right? So
Right.
she is of slave ancestry. She's of African ancestry. No different than Bruno Mars is. Same thing.
Then, but she's never said that.
She
She
won't
has something else to
identify as
claim.
that.
You see what I'm saying?
No, she
She
won't
got something
identify.
else to claim.
Right, because it's people in South America right now today who do not identify.
She Dominican. She got a Dominican father, and her mother is Trinidad.
Both of those places, black people over there, slaves are dropped off in both.
African and Spaniard descent.
And
Slaves
in
are
Indians.
dropped off in both of them places. Slaves.
But I would say this though. I don't think like even Ed. I what's wrong with it is once black people get in their rightful place, they gonna get spanking for that. The Islanders, everybody they would like. It's not the point that she's African descent, but it's the fact that she's separating herself from us, and that's a big problem when they come here.
And that's such
Everybody
a
want to
fucking
be everything but black,
But get
but
this.
they want to
She
use
says she
black.
not black, right? She says she not
They
black.
want to use, but
But
stop
you a
rapping.
culture vulture then. She's a fucking
Right?
culture vulture.
Stop
How
using
the fuck
rap
did she
music.
go
Stop
and
hanging out
speak
with
to
us. Stop having
exactly?
black men. Going on over across the street with the rest of them.
And this is how
That's
you
how I
know
look at it.
this is how you know she say she don't feel that she's black because she said she has a biracial daughter.
See, and
Right.
it's the whole.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? But my thing is
Don't
she
worry
has
about it,
in this
Ed.
culture so much. She went and spoke to Joe Biden on our
Right.
behalf.
I know.
Not my behalf personally, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But
How
don't
the
worry
fuck
about
is somebody who flat out says I mean, it
don't
just
worry
boggles
about
my mind.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I always look at it this way. Don't worry about it. Every place in the world that have an African descent that did not side with us in our persecution will be punished. I do believe that. I do believe that. And I know people that I don't care where they from, Colombia, Brazil, whatever they from, they got some black in them. And when it's time for us to rise and be where we supposed to be at, oh, they gonna get whooping for that. Because you should have been on our side from the day one.
But it's too much
So
like.
that's fine. I understand. Cause some people, Eb, they scared. They terrified. They want to win at all costs. If the Chinese winning, oh, I'm with them. I ain't got nothing to do with black people.
Exactly.
If white people winning, hey, I'm not black halfway.
Right.
They winning, and that's what she's saying. That's how I take it. But don't come across the street when we get back in our rightful place, because all those small countries and them small little descent, and we know they black, they gonna get whooped for that.
But
Because I know they're gonna be begging for forgiveness when it happens. And no, we'll forgive you because we got the heart to forgive you,
right.
but you don't get those same things. You don't get those same treatments. You can't walk up to when black people are leading. You can't say my kid's biracial or the white people over in the mountain, they cool. They're my people. I'm sorry, I was just saying that just for them. No, it's not gonna happen that way. It's not gonna go. So right now, let them go and say it. Let her go say do biracial or whatever she want to say, but she gonna get punished like the rest of them, whether it's her or her descendants. They gonna get punished for that. They know they wrong.
Mm.
And
That's how I take it. That's just my take on it.
I think just to add to what you just said is that yeah, they know they're wrong, but they're more concerned. They do stuff like that as a means of business, as a means of generating revenue. That's what it's about.
You're right.
You can't, you have to play both sides of the fence as best as you can. Cardi B,
Exactly.
nothing about Cardi B looks black. She doesn't appear, well, she acts niggerish. but she doesn't appear.
Right.
Mad
She acts
niggerish.
niggerish. That's a good word for it.
Mad
She acts
niggerish.
niggerish.
And let's be honest, and I don't want to cut you off, Eb. Her mad niggerish got her a lot of money.
From black people and
Right.
from white people.
But no, but this is the fucked up thing. We get
Lot of
made fun
money.
of. Listen, we get made fun of. We get talked down. We get
Mhm.
ostracized for behaving the same way that she
That
getting
she
paid
is.
for. So I mean,
Right, she get
what
paid
the
to do
fuck?
it. Exactly.
But see, that's
Don't worry about it, Eb. Because when the tables get turned, and I agree with you, Kennard, she gonna say the same thing. Hey, I was just playing both sides of the fence.
of course.
Say that to Eb when she's in charge. Say that to me when I'm in charge.
See, they've been running the game for so
You
long.
can't.
If you walk,
Hey, ain't no game gonna happen that time.
okay, because I think
That's all I'm saying.
I think
I believe in my people.
I think black folks as a whole, the majority of us are gullible. As long as you play the role the way we think you should play it, and as long as you,
Right.
that's why they like Bill Clinton so much, because he smoked weed. We can identify with that. You know, he got his dick stuck in
Fuck that. He
Smoke
put so many
weed,
people in
but on the
jail.
flip, right? He
He
responsible
locked
for
so
so
many
many
of
people
my
being
family
locked up.
members up. A lot of motherfuckers up.
Wait. What about the VP? The same thing. Oh,
I don't like that bitch.
wait, hold on.
At all.
Niggas was walking around. These bras is walking around with fucking chucks and pearls and didn't even know what the fuck it meant. She's a fucking angel.
Because it
I
was
know.
trendy.
They gullible.
People follow trends. You know what I'm saying?
That's all they follow is trends.
That's
They're
cool.
afraid of the
And
mirror.
don't nobody want to feel left out on something.
I do.
Right. And they're afraid of the fucking mirror.
I want to
You
feel.
hold a mirror up to these people, they scared.
'Cause
They
you know what?
terrified.
If it's a bunch of motherfuckers doing it, it's a good chance it ain't for me. It's a real.
That's how I look at it.
Motherfuckers is out here doing ecstasy. Motherfuckers is out here having what they call the parties, the rainbow parties, where they put on all this rainbow lipstick and motherfuckers getting sucked off and they have different color lipstick on.
Oh yeah, well.
You heard of that? Have you heard of that? Real shit. See, that's when you want to be.
I hear you though.
When you go out there and you shit on the black man because it's that's what's trending. You shit on the black man. That's what's.
I see it though.
No, I don't want to be a part of that fucking shit. I got a brain.
Me either.
I got a brain.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll take the high road. You know why I take the high road, Kennard? I always have. I'm born the hard way.
I vouch for that straight up.
So it's normal to me. But to a lot of these bozos and these clowns, it's not normal to them. They can't handle the pressure.
No,
They scared of the mirror. They scared to look at themselves every morning. You got real black people wake up every morning, they angry at themselves because they black.
Right.
They wake up, brush their teeth, wash their face, look in the mirror. Fuck, I'm still black. Let's be real with it.
That's your girl. That's your girl, Candace Owens, Kennard.
Don't be
That's
shit.
your,
Hey, I want to
yeah, if I'm not real with that's not real.
Hey, Candace, that's my motherfucker right there.
Even going with even when it goes to like even when it's down to relationships, that's what we talking about. You got black women and black men, they pissed off that fuck, I can't make no money. Nobody gonna take care of me. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. They wake up every fucking morning pissed the fuck off.
Man,
they mad. Then they go on social media. I could be all by my fucking self like a little ass kid. I could do it all by myself. I don't need no motherfucking body.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna level up and boss up. I'm gonna watch my friends 3 and 4 times. Not just that, I'm gonna manifest shit without nobody. That's the word. That's the key word.
I'm gonna pray for it.
Let's be real with it. I'm gonna be 100% real with it. I'm gonna sit here and say F the world. I'm gonna manifest all y'all motherfuckers gone, and it's just gonna be me with all the riches and people gonna take care of me. I don't know what fucking world they living in. Because they wake up every morning, brush their teeth, wash their face, and they fucked up and they pissed. Get your ass to work. That's what you are, a worker. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right. They act like it is though. I gotta be a
Let's
boss.
be real.
Because
Let's be
they
100% real.
they
Men and
idolize.
women are mad
Listen,
because they gotta get up and work.
Fucker.
Get
that's
your ass
because
up and work.
they idolize and fetishize the shit that's on TV. So because that's
Right.
not their life, they they think they should have it just because that person have it. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
You're not
Thank
that
you.
person. Okay,
Exactly, but
I ain't Jay. I
You
ain't
don't
again,
even
Jay.
know what the fuck they
like
did
you
to get
said,
that.
they
They just feel
gullible.
entitled.
Like you said, they gullible.
They gullible.
Okay,
Clowns.
so basically, I should. Oh,
That goes back that goes back to the thing
That's
we was talking about in
clowns.
the first place, talking about people feeling entitled to other people's shit.
you're right.
Right.
You're right.
Now you want somebody's money that got not one color of face on there that don't even look like you,
Right.
and you would do anything for it. Make any sense? Now the basic minerals of the earth is silver and gold. Not one soul want that.
You're right about
That's just too much. You know why? They gotta go fucking Africa and dig that shit up and go in parts of America, dig that shit up and clean off and rinse it off and weigh it. You know why they don't want gold no more? Because you gotta work for it.
You're right.
I'm
And
just
then
saying the
you
simplicity
gotta
of
pay
it.
and nowadays you gotta pay motherfuckers to work for that shit.
Thank you.
That's the problem.
Bozos, clowns, same way with diamonds. Nobody don't want to work. They just want, just hand me them bills that got the white old men on there. That's easier, right?
That's-
I'll cool for the rest of my life for it.
but see, that's a problem. That's the problem. We, black folks, we didn't got lazy. We've been lazy, but we got lazier. And we got this false sense of
Real
entitlement.
bad.
And then we wonder why don't nothing go our way. And we'll sit around and waste our whole lives. Like I said,
No, you know why it don't go our way? I'm sorry for cutting you off. I'm on the road tonight.
Go ahead.
Because God ain't put it manifested to him yet. Tell him, Eb, you just call him. The pastor told him he ain't ready yet.
Yep.
It's coming though.
This ain't your
Just wait.
season.
When you die, you'll see white Jesus and he'll give you all the gold and riches you want. Let's keep it a buck. This shit ain't funny though. Let's keep it a whole 100. That's the truth.
That's what niggas be saying though.
Over 7 billion people on the planet, everybody is entitled to riches and living a good life. What kind of fucking math is that?
Well, actually, I mean, I get it. Everybody should have the same thing, but everybody not working for the same thing.
Thank you.
You're right. The key word is working.
Work.
Working. Like
Working.
Working, like you're doing.
Hey,
And let's not just limit that to employment. Everything is
That's
a constant
true.
work. Working on your relationship.
Oh yeah.
Working
Thank
on
you.
yourself. Working on
Thank
your
you.
goals and your plans. No,
Thank
working on
you.
your mental health. Everything.
Thank
Working
you.
on it. You know what I'm
Break it
saying?
down, sis.
Indeed.
Break it all the way down. That's what I'm
People don't
talking
want to
about.
work. People don't
You
want
know
to work.
why? You know why they don't want to work, Eb? Accountability and responsibility to the bullshit.
Right.
I'm gonna lie myself into an asylum. When I'm in the asylum and Joker from DC is running it, y'all could say it was his fucking fault and not mine.
Straight up.
Yeah.
That's why I don't work.
Mhm.
And check out Pastor down the street. He told me this. I didn't know no better. I'm 40 plus years old. I still don't know no better. See how that works?
They don't want to know no better. Because it's easy.
No, Kennard. No, Kennard. I failed a couple of years ago and bumped my head. Now I ain't all the way there now.
Mhm.
So be careful. We in the meat too now. You saying something is wrong. If I don't go to the doctor to get diagnosed, I just tell you I'm sick.
Right.
There's no point of Ed going to work in the morning. If I could tell her I'm sick before I get there, right?
You got a point. Because you know,
Where's the paperwork for all this craziness? And nobody have nothing. They just walk around saying it. I heard it yesterday on social media. We all gonna get sick from the shots. So we all sick, right? Yeah, we are.
we supposed to be. I mean, the way
Well, hold
Yeah,
on,
you see
y'all.
how that
Look,
works? I
look.
can't go to work in the
Let me
morning.
play devil's advocate on that, y'all.
Okay,
And
go ahead.
I'm not for or against it. I just really don't care at this point. Because I mean it just don't matter at this point. But I went 2 whole years without getting that shit, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as I get vaccinated fully, and I had to do it for work. It wasn't no, I wouldn't have done it if I wouldn't have needed my job.
Right.
Soon as I get vaccinated fully, that's when I get it.
Go figure. So
Yep.
you got the
Hey, I got mine at the end of the end of the summer of last year. I haven't been sick either
That's about
prior to it.
yeah.
Right.
I never got tested. I'm due for a booster this month. I'm debating on if I'm gonna get it or not. But I've had instances where I felt like I had COVID, like a couple of times. And
But
Was it
the
prior?
crazy thing is, I felt bad, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I did feel bad. But I've had colds, like serious, and maybe because I did get the jab, but I've had colds that have put me in ICU.
damn.
I was at home chilling, like, so I'm like, well, I'm not, and I know, people with people have died from it, but I don't know, or it could have been this strain, but it was just kind of weird to me.
Word.
I hear you.
But look, y'all, look. We gotta get. I love what we're doing right now. I love it. I love it with all my heart. But we gotta get to the topic of the show. We gotta get there.
Right.
We gotta edge that in, and a lot of what we said kind of tied into the topic tonight. Like Will talked a lot about accountability and responsibility, which hits.
I'm telling you, that have a whole lot to do with it.
That ties. Go ahead, bro.
I'm just using all the tactics that people use to hide from it.
Yeah, because I mean, I agree 100%. But look, what we want to do, I ain't want to cut you off, bro. But what we want to do, we still got a show. We want to go ahead and get with the show thing, and kind of put some emphasis on that. And I ain't heard from John. I see my bro John that popped up in here, and we want to kick the show off. This is gonna be a good one. And I wish we had more feminine energy. Did you meet Ed? Did you talk to me?
I told her that we was live. She gave the thumbs up. I think she's at work. I think she works Tuesday evenings. I think, maybe that's the reason she ain't been on. So probably have to catch on the day she off, or, I don't know.
Showing no day was she off. Ain't nobody doing all that extra shit for her.
No, when she's off on a Tuesday, that's what I mean, sir.
Well, damn, she's been up in there about a good, how many months now?
Well, you know what? I mean, I don't know I don't know.
Well,
Eb like, I'm watching. Eb like, oh, I don't live with her. She's like, I'm just trying to follow up.
I'm just trying to. Anyway, fuck all that.
Oh,
Look, we gonna.
I get you.
Look,
he's like, man, what's going on with her?
No, I gotta holler at my bro right quick, John.
Yep.
Here's the question at hand, and I want you to give me a long and detailed explanation as to why independent, or do you think independent Black women are the downfall of Black men today?
Yep.
They're
the down men.
Go ahead, bro.
You said the downfall of Black men. So no, I don't think they're the downfall of Black men. They're the downfall of themselves. And they're honestly, I would say the downfall of this fucking community. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we don't have a community without families, and we don't have fucking family The vast majority. You said start over?
Yeah, your signal kind of just faded out.
So let me be sure. Hey, Wi-Fi back on. I don't know why that was off. That got weird. All right. So let's see if this gets better. Can you hear me now?
I think you're good now.
All right. So I don't think that black women are the downfall of black men. I do think they're the downfall of themselves and the downfall of our community. Well, our non-existent community. They're the reason for that. Reason why I think they're the reason for the downfall of the community is, in order to have a community, you need to have a family. In order to have a family, you have to have two participants that's willing to work together and do what's necessary, specifically compromise. So nobody can be over the other one, in the sense that we are the hierarchy, like I'm your employer or something like that. But black women don't want to do that. Case in point, that phrase, independent. How the fuck you independently with somebody? Explain that part to me. How the fuck you independent and I'm I'm with you. You're independently codependent. And then how are you independent yet you want me to do man shit and pay bills? Bitch, that's not independent. That ain't that. I don't know how the fuck does independence mean I'm paying for your shit. Now I'm an old school dude, so I'm perfectly fine with paying for the stuff, but we gonna have to use a different word or some different terms or change some definitions, because independent, that's not what that word means from when I went to school. So we need to change some shit. That whole what Will was just talking about, that whole manifest and this whole I'm gonna pray. Shut the fuck up with all that shit.
Thank you.
All this. I'm gonna
Thank you.
I'm a queen.
I appreciate
and I'm
you
a
saying
boss.
that.
Hold
Thank
on.
you.
I am a believer in manifesting, y'all. Okay, so we can't attune, we can't attach that to all women as far as being independent, because I believe in manifesting. So
Right,
This is what I'm saying.
manifesting.
This is what I mean when I say that when it comes to all this whole
Matter of fact, let's look up that word,
the whole thought that if I say it happens, bullshit. You go and
right.
make
That's all I'm saying. It's bull. That's what I meant to say. That's what I was saying.
It's not that simple a thing. It's not that simple a thing, because as much as you say it, you got to put the work behind it.
Exactly.
Thank
that's
you.
The problem.
That's
the problem.
That's the problem, because they not doing that.
Manifestation.
They not doing that.
The church folks like to say, faith without work is dead.
Yeah,
right.
it's a whole bunch of, like, the past few years, maybe 4 or 5 years, at least in my life, the people that I know, what I've been seeing like pop up all over, and like maybe in the past 3-4 years, is like all the manifesting and what do you call it?
Just repeating after each other. It's terrible, man.
What's those things that they make with the pictures of the magazines, and they put stuff on the thing? Thank you.
Vision board.
I
Women are so, man, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
They are terrible, Joe. They just like mimicking.
Whoa.
Okay, go ahead.
Those are helpful tools to help people with their self-discipline. I've done all of that. I'm not doing it at this moment, but when I needed to, so I, like you said, when people wake up mad and shit, so I didn't wake up and be stuck in that mental rut that I was in. I'm looking at, okay, this is what I'm working for. This is what I'm doing this for. So that kind of motivates you. That's what those vision boards and stuff is for. I don't like being because these are some of my practices, and I don't consider myself an independent Black woman. I am a self-reliant Black woman. And that's the big difference. And I'm only self-reliant because there have been situations where I had nobody to rely on but myself. So no, I'm not an independent Black woman. I need a Black man.
Thank you.
I am
you know what, Eb? A lot of women are not distinguishing that. They are just grouping themselves. I said it last week. They just saying something because they next to somebody and they just saying it. And it sounds good. And I do understand you saying that. I remember last week you said that they gonna crumble, but they don't shut up when they crumble. They're gonna keep going, keep saying it's somebody else's fault, not holding themselves accountable, not holding themselves responsible, and they're gonna be even more angrier. And it just needs to end.
We live in a world where it's allowed.
I get you. I got you.
We live in a
I
part.
understand. But
Yeah.
it's bad, man.
Okay.
It's bad.
Fuck. Look.
I agree with John. Nobody wanna deal with that.
All right.
That don't make any sense.
Okay. Look. This is what I'm thinking. Right.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking what Ev just said, self-reliant. We don't have to put no title on that. I'm saying, in my opinion, I'm saying just be a woman. Just be a woman.
That's all.
That-
But a
Yeah.
lot of okay. I'm speaking from a woman's point of view, where I have said before I knew better, before I learned and grew a little bit, that I was an independent Black woman. Because in my mind, I was paying my own bills. I managed everything in the household. I didn't felt at that point in time, if I had a man, cool. If I didn't, cool too. So
Okay.
yeah, that was my term. But now that I know better, I know that I was self-reliant.
What's the male counter? What would be the male version of that? What you just said.
Hey, hold on. That's a little rhetoric, just so you know. I just want to give you a heads up.
What?
That's a rhetorical question.
It's very rhetorical because the answer is just man.
No.
The answer is I'm a man.
I thought you were asking me. I thought you were asking me as far as what I thought.
Okay,
Right.
go ahead.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
just giving, I'm trying to give you a heads up.
What I would call
From a man's perspective, a person who takes care of themselves, do what they're supposed to do, pay their bills, blah 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 blah. We call that a man,
The man.
or we call that an adult. So so from a woman's perspective, what would you all call a man who does all the same things that you all, and then you all attach the modifier of independent or reliant? What would that be for a man?
a provider.
My phone cut out. I didn't hear what you said.
A provider.
Right. So I think we should just, if we drop the modifier, because I think this is what happens. We get lost in the modifiers. And from my perspective, like
that was too simple an answer. A man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It is simple.
All right. So a lot of women in this situation feel that they feel like they, and I mean, I'm not gonna say I necessarily agree with this, but a lot of women feel that they are doing a man's job because because a man is supposed to provide. So if I'm doing this for myself, I'm independent.
According
you
to
get
who?
what I'm saying?
A man is supposed to provide according to who?
Men, I guess. Shit, I don't know.
Actually, it's a very good question.
Hold on.
That's not funny, but
That's not 100% true. Men are not a monolith. Now we do have a lot of common ground, but every man is different. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, I mean, I'll put it this way. It's in the nature. It's in our DNA that a man actually is the one that's supposed to do the provisions as far as shelter, safety,
Sure.
and food.
That don't cost you nothing to shelter.
And it's a woman, and it's a woman's thing to nurture, raise, and educate the children.
Okay.
That's built in our DNA because for one, the man has to do what he has to do to make sure that his kids live and pass his genes on. The woman is doing what she do this for the same reason.
Assuming that all that's correct, men from the beginning of time have been always concerned about making sure that what you just said was in our that we were basically bred to do. We do, and we do it well. Take care of our family, security, money, and all the needs of the family. Men have always been constant. Now, whether or not the man is able to make $1 million every 15 minutes, but every man is out there provide. I'm not gonna say every man is out there providing. We only talk about the 80% on here. So the men on who out there doing anything, that's what they're worried about. Why is it that the women, by and large, and I'm not even talking about the ratchet bitches, why are the women, by and large, not trying to get the skill set necessary to do their shit, taking care of the family? I'm not talking about cooking bullshit fucking fried fucking pork chop smothered in some butter. No, I'm not talking about heart attack food. No, learn how to cook some real food that's gonna keep your family alive till they so fucking 75, 80 years old. Why aren't women out here actually learning how to do laundry? I did laundry in my house when I was married.
Well, you know, a lot of these women I just raised, a lot of these women, maybe they weren't in situations where they were taught that. I mean, I'm not even gonna say that it's a shitty mom. Maybe the little girl just didn't really want to fucking cook. I mean, we always want to say that it's a ratchet woman that don't want to cook. Some women can't cook, all right?
That's the truth.
You know what?
No, I can't let that go because there's no such thing as some men just ain't making money. Well, that broke ass nigga ain't blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true.
as a man, I can't come to the table. And be
Basically,
like,
I
hey,
get what
well,
you're
hey,
saying. Well, why?
My
Right.
thing is this, I get both. I get what you're saying. You're absolutely correct, and that's
Why men
bullshit.
can't get off the hook and women can for certain things.
But
right.
then,
And
but
dudes
it's
don't even
like
want to
this.
get off the hook.
We can
We
go
just
through
want
this
y'all
all
to
Right.
night.
together.
We
You never hear
literally-
men complain about, God damn, I worked so fucking hard for my wife and I provided. I'm sick of this shit. Nobody says that.
They do. Yes, the fuck
No
they
man
do.
says that. Look, Kadar. I'm serious. Ain't no man come on to my fuck, Joe. I got this chick. She's good to me. I'm sick of this shit.
Right. I gotta pay the bills
Because I
every month.
feel like today, this is some fucked up shit.
Yeah, you right. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
Look,
why
as they
women
say,
do that though? Why
I don't
women
know.
do that?
I
It's
don't
that
know.
phrase. They got the phrase. We talking about
You
phrases
know what?
earlier.
That's why.
We-
Let me
And
tell
why
y'all
they
something.
able to
This
get
is why
away
I
with
did not
shit?
want to do this show by myself. This is the
I'm
one
glad
show
you
I
don't.
really need. I really need some
You really
feminine
need
energy.
Alicia.
You should do it
You
though.
do.
Because my thing is I have I'm just not the one for this shit. Because to me, I'm just like I don't know how to say it. Oh, how do I say it? I'm not a dude. I'm not a dude, but I'm just not a soft woman. So I have no problems doing any of the stuff that y'all talking about.
So you had
Right, I got you.
you had no problem changing fucking oil or on a car. You had no problem motherfucking patching up a roof on a house or fucking goddamn it, getting a rat out
See,
of the house.
this is a blessing and a curse, though. But I mean, I have to put it like this: my past and my upbringing made me this way. For one, y'all have to understand, I'm the only girl out of a house full of boys.
Okay.
I went through and from the time I was 18 until I was 35, I was in a relationship that was like really fucked, like really fucked. So it made me a little hard. It made me a little